Just fancy, Kevin. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Walt's Apartment Live. It's family night. We have a guest. I say that with question marks because Theme Park Conductor maybe chugging in here. We'll see. If not, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna play some Mad Hatter Diz Libs, and we'll have a great time. Let's get into it.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chris, and you listen to a podcast that believes in dreams, that places trust in the magic of imagination. That is always the first start of the right, and where the light is always on. Join as we discuss reviews from Walt's apartment.
Sorry. What's up, everyone? Welcome to Walt's Apartment Live. It is the last Wednesday of the month, which means it's family night. We got the Walt's Apartment family in here. We're going to have some fun. I'm sure we're going to talk about some D23 stuff still because that's what's lingering, and we got some fun stuff. Let's go around the room. Say hey to everyone. Let's start right over here. Amanda, wearingthepark.com. How are you?
Hello. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Doing well.
Good. How's Wearing the Park doing?
Where the Park is good. We are making some game packs for our friends over at Ionics, who made this lovely sign for us. They have some events coming up in the next couple of weeks. We're making game packs to have at their table.
Right on. Cool. Then we have Kevin Wearing the Park. How you doing, my friend? Okay.
I'm on mute. I didn't realize. I'm still doing great though over here.
We're not helping that. We're like agreeing with you, even though you're not.
Yeah, it did not help until it lit up saying you're muted. I'm like, thank you. You guys didn't help me at all, but the robots are here for me. I know who my real friends are.
Oh no!
They said you were muted.
All right. Hang on.
As I was unmuted.
Just texted a message here real quick to see if we're going to have our guest or not. And we'll welcome Courtney. Miss Courtney, how are you?
I'm good. Exciting things are happening. I'm excited.
Exciting things are happening. You've had a pretty crazy couple of weeks, haven't you?
I have.
It's been pretty wild. And to get into some of that, we'll go to our last person here. Joey, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great.
Joey, tell us what's going on, dude. Let's just get into it. We all know. If we know, we know.
Okay.
You got engaged 2 weeks ago.
We're getting into it. It's Halloween time starting in August, and I just wrote an article for Christmas time at Disneyland on the disinsider.com. So check that out.
There you go.
No, still reeling from a great D23 long weekend with everybody above.
Yeah.
As you said, got engaged to Courtney. Pretty awesome.
I think
engaged for 2 weeks now, so I think it's going to last.
Crazy to say that.
And of course, finally moving down south.
Yes, sir.
Labor Day weekend. So got a job down in Van Nuys, down in the valley. So we'll be doing a lot of Universal stuff with our friends above, and tiki bar stuff, and of course hitting the parks more often. So very excited. And more details. Yeah. So there's going to be a little bit changes coming up to the DU, but check out our Instagram for more details on that. But nothing too crazy. No shake up. No, I'm quitting. Nothing like that. Just some small little changes while we make this little move.
Oh, sure. Congratulations, both of you again. It's so exciting.
Thank you.
I don't know what I missed because I think my Wi-Fi actually locked up in the beginning there. So did I miss anything important? You said that you're moving, right? You said you're still engaged. We're still good.
We're still engaged.
Yes.
Okay.
And she's still moving.
All right.
It's all
Perfect.
good.
Okay. Perfect. Comments here. Entertainer. Hi, everyone. It's Mad Hatter Diz. Oh, no. It's the end of the month, huh?
You already said it's Dislib's night.
Crap. Did I say it already? I was trying to be funny.
Yes, you did.
You already screwed that up, man.
You already messed it up.
Well, I'm not an actor. Yes, entertainer it is. Mad Hatter Dislib's night. Thank you, Kevin, for that. That is absolutely amazing. We have such a good team here. I sent Kevin and Amanda videos. Hey, check this out. And Amanda's like, that's cool. Like half hour later, boom, Kevin hits us with the videos and like stuff popping off. And mine's like, thank you, Canva. It was really cool. But I mean, Kevin, you absolutely crushed it. So I appreciate it. That's awesome. Thank you, Kevin, for the new countdown with the spinny window thing. It's all good. Courtney, we got questions for you. Lots of them. Let's see here. Courtney, Hidden Heroes and Cheetah Girls might have a crossover next year, huh? What do you think?
A crossover tour? I mean, if they crossed over Camp Rock 3 and Descendants and Zombies, hey, put Hidden Heroes in the mix then. It's still Descendants, so.
Fair enough.
I mean, and Cheetah Girls, they had a tour of their own back when they first premiered, so I'm not surprised.
So Hidden Heroes, are they like Temu descendants or?
No, it's a new thing that they did not announce at D23. But they did announce it. Like they've been announcing the cast on their socials and stuff like that. And it's psychics, and they're heroes, and not exactly villains, but psychics. So, yeah.
Well, I think it's actually me this time. I apologize for that, guys. Whoa. Does Courtney look messed up just to me or to everyone? There she is.
Oh, my computer's always got lines through it. It's fine.
Courtney, what DCOM are you most excited for? Z5, Hidden Heroes, or Cheetah Girls?
I mean, I'll watch all three, but I'm not excited for any of them because I think it's over. But okay.
All right,
but I'll watch them and see. And I was pleasantly surprised about Wicked Wonderland. So, yeah.
I don't see Entertainer. I don't see Elliot in here yet. So, Entertainer.
I know he went back to school. So
I think he's busy with school. He's got some crazy movie classes. Sounds very cool.
Yeah.
Foxglove Fairy says hi, Sean, and hi, Joey. So, hello, Foxglove Fairy. How are you?
P4W.
Right. Kevin and Sean, that intro, that was all Kevin, just to be clear. Kevin crushed that thing. But yes, it was great. So thank you, Kevin, for that. Let's get into the Mad Hatter Dislip. So we always rush this at the end. I actually asked Amanda for the first time, and since we've done this, how many questions are actually asked. And it's kind of crazy that it's really not that many, but it seemed like it's so many more. I guess that's all the answers that we get. So let's do this. Let's start off what we have here. Amanda, hit us with the first question. Explain Mad Hatter Dislip to all of our friends at home.
Yeah, so how she works, Mad Hatter Dislibs. I have 4 sentences, one for each of the hosts here, but there's some words that are missing from this sentence. But fret not, throughout the episode, we will be filling in those sentences with some words provided by our lovely audience who are joining us live. And then towards the end, we will go around the room and the host will provide some words that I will give prompts for, obviously. And then at the end, we will have 4 sentences that make absolutely no sense. And that is part of the fun. We always have 1 Disney sentence, 1 Marvel, 1 Pixar, and 1 Star Wars. So for our first prompt.
Wait one second.
Uh-huh.
And that is.
There it is.
The music's even way better. Damn.
I love it.
Yes.
So yes, your first prompt for our audience listeners, get ready to type up a Disney ride. A Disney ride. Could be Disneyland, could be California Adventure, one of the Walt Disney World parks, anywhere overseas. Yes. So we're going to go over to our next topic, and then we will come back and select one of our favorites.
We will come back. So I have a topic to start off with, and I want to talk about this for a second. We didn't talk about it last week. We'll talk about. So unfortunately, when we were all at D23, unfortunately, Hayden Panettiere, I believe is her name, passed away on Sunday.
Panettiere
of D23. So thoughts and prayers to her family as well, for sure. Then obviously the past 2 days, Dolly Parton, 80 years old, which I thought Dolly Parton was a lot older. So I'm just like, but still a Dolly Parton. And then today, Tim Curry, So absolutely crazy. And they always say the things that comes in threes, and there's your three. I hope there's not any more, but thoughts and prayers to all of their families and friends and everyone at Dolly. Did you guys see? They showed today. They stopped and did a moment of silence for what do they call her? Their queen, their dreamer, or their dream queen. I think that's what they call her. And they actually did a moment of silence in the park. Everyone just stopped and did a moment of silence in Dolly Park. Very cool. Very sad. But I guess they said like Friday, she said, I'm doing okay, working on a couple of things. And then boom, you just never know. And then Hayden Panettiere is only 36 years old, which is just so sad. She was in, I know for a fact she was in Remember the Titans. She was a little girl in Remember the Titans.
Yeah, she was also the voice of Dot in A Bug's Life.
Yeah.
Princess Dot.
Yeah. Just
Princess
She was
Dot.
the cheerleader
non-Disney
in Heroes.
heroes.
Yeah.
She was
Nashville.
Dave the cheerleader. Yeah, Nashville.
I was looking for like connections like to Dolly Parton and Disney. The biggest connection is she's Miley Cyrus's godmother. So that's
Well,
that.
Well, and Dollywood was inspired obviously by Disneyland and
Right.
like, the parks, but if you looked all over Disney social media, I think Disney D23, they had pictures with her at the parks with Mickey Mouse, with Minnie Mouse. She was on the Muppet Show singing with Kermit. I mean, and like you said, I think Sabrina Carpenter, she did stuff with her.
Yeah.
I mean, she was global, and everybody says she's the queen of country, but I mean, if you grew up with her, she's just the queen of entertainment.
Absolutely.
She's pure American royalty. And
I saw David Blurred Hole made a post. I've seen this post a few other places. If we can have Star Wars Day being May 4th,
yes.
Dolly Parton Day can be 9/25, which is
Absolutely.
9 to 5. And I'm here for it all day long. Dolly Parton. That's one of the funniest movies ever, by the way.
Yeah.
9 to 5 is so funny. It's so good.
There's more Lily Tomlin, but they had that Snow White little segment in that.
Yeah.
And, Tim Curry, huge.
Yeah.
I know is one of Courtney's favorites with Muppet Treasure Island, but don't sleep on Three Musketeers.
No.
That Disney
I know.
did. He was
Cardinal
evil.
Richelieu. Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
And I mean,
He's like evil.
I saw a meme today and I reposted it, but it was Catherine O'Hara, of course, the bird lady from Home Alone 2, the dad from Home Alone 2, and now Tim Curry, all within a year.
Yeah.
It's like not going to be able to watch Home Alone 2 at all.
Yeah, it's wild. I mean, obviously Tim Curry was Rocky Horror Picture Show, which just one of
Clue, one of my favorite Tim Curry.
Yeah,
Clues.
the Butler and Clue.
so
It's
good.
also Pennywise and it.
Yeah.
So.
So.
Kevin, Amanda, any thoughts on any of those three?
Agreed with everything you said. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right.
And I mean, it's Dolly Parton especially is a national treasure. I mean, everyone loves her. She's one of the few people, if only people, that like everyone in the country loves. So it's hard to like when it came up. I'm like, no, we're not ready for this, Dolly. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
As a country, we weren't ready for this. So
I told Courtney, first person I thought of was David.
Oh, me too. Me too. Honestly, because
Seriously,
he's so excited about his story that's his first kiss. I mean, I seen a post about it, but yeah, he's always had a thing for Dolly Parton, which is so funny. But that's kind of. I saw my phone. I'm like, no way. I'm like, oh shit, yeah. And then this morning, Tim Curry. I'm like, wait, what? Come on, you know. Did you guys see? I don't. In England, I don't know, the Royal Guard band played 9 to 5 this morning. That was pretty cool. That just shows you, like Kevin was saying, worldwide, just freaking Dolly Parton. And then,
well, even the musical 9 to 5 in Europe
is still listing rides over here.
I see him as Bruce Almighty.
But yeah, that's
Billy. It's okay.
The terrible loss of all three of them, actually. But still. Well, we didn't mention it last week. We were knee deep in D23 stuff, but yeah, that's very sad.
I think we're neck deep.
Yeah, we're still there. Yeah, the 3.5-hour mega show of Extra Magic Hour, which you guys, I'm on my iPad at work trying to get this thing to load. I'm like, come on, you can do it.
You're almost there.
It's almost there, and then it would stop. I'm like, damn it. But yeah, but great stuff. Thank you guys. You guys literally
to use another 2 hours, so
I'm sure.
The great part 1 of Imagine That just from the Horizons Pavilion, which was amazing. I can't wait for part 2.
Imagine That is back. Imagine that is back. Let's go. We're kicking. We got things going. But again, you four, thank you so much for all the extra Magic Hour stuff. You guys absolutely fucking crushed it the past couple of months getting ready for that. You guys and
Why?
with Kim and Kelly as well. Yeah. You guys are the freaking event, the D23 event experts. You guys crushed it. Did a great job. So thank you all for that. I really appreciate it. Amanda, let's pick one of these. Let's pick one of these over here. There's probably
all right. All right. So again, it was Disney Ride. Oh, hi, Alicia. Good to see you.
Hey, Alicia. Sorry, Mouse Con Bakersfield.
Okay.
Yes.
He's still listening as we talk.
All right, cut off now.
We are going to cap it. We're going to cap it right there. So for the Disney Ride, our choices are Alice in Wonderland. I'm surprised Lou's not on to say that one first. Enchanted Tale of Beauty and the Beast, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, Pirates of the Caribbean, Haunted Mansion, Tiana's Bayou Adventure, Frozen Ever After, Peter Pan's Flight, Slinky Dog Dash, Snow White's Enchanted Wish, Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. So there you go.
Ladies first. Go ahead, Courtney.
I like Haunted Mansion. I feel like that could be.
I was going to say Haunted Mansion.
Thing.
Okay. Haunted Mansion 2 times. Joey?
Okay.
Well, I'm always normally going to pick Pirates of the Caribbean, but you can't have Mad Hatter Dizzlibs and not put Alice in Wonderland in, so I'm going to go with Alice.
Just to make Amanda have to be the tiebreaker, I'm going to say Alice as well, because I agree with Joey.
Oh, come on.
You guys are mean.
No interest, Mad Teacups. That's funny.
Okay.
No, thank you.
Mad Tea Party.
Well, this is tough for you guys because I know the sentence.
You know the question. So how about we pick someone? Let's go with let's see here. Well, they're all entertainers, so we can't ask him.
Well, Kim.
Kim, you pick between Haunted Mansion and Alice in Wonderland.
While she's doing that, yes, Joe Rohde is going to be doing a book signing in Pasadena, September 15th, which is super exciting because he wasn't able to get the book at D23. So get another opportunity to do that. And there's the panel and stuff too. So
send those lines for no reason. That's crazy.
Yeah. What show? Wait, what is this? What is this book you have going on here?
Oh.
What?
Ooh,
I believe it's a sign on here somewhere. Oh, there we go. What?
There it is.
Joe Rohde.
Right
We're best friends now.
There you go.
All right.
I saw that there's a D23 event coming up with him as well. It's like a dinner. I saw that coming up.
It's lunch with them, but it's in Florida.
Oh shit!
But there's other ones like with Ron Clements and.
Well, I just got my D23 membership stuff in the mail yesterday because I wasn't a member until like the beginning of August, but I just got my stuff. So
and now it's 30% off if you sign up right now.
Great. That's cool. Thanks.
But
I got my pen. I got my magnet. I got my little thing. I'll go in my office at work that says I'm D23 member. But I'm excited.
All right, so she chose the Haunted Mansion. So Haunted Mansion, it is
solid.
Nice.
Let's do this real quick. Let's take our first break. I want to hear from our friends at whereinthepark.com. We'll come back. And then I got some questions for you, Amanda, about a certain person you spoke to a couple weeks ago. I want to hear your thoughts on it. So we'll go from there. We'll be right back.
Hey, fam, what are you doing?
Well, we are doing Where in the Park.
Do you guys know Where in the Park? Because we do.
We do.
So how you play this is that they give you a deck of cards with an image on it, and you get to look around and see where in the park that is.
And they're fun. So if you like to find stuff, this is what you need to do.
The amazing game We're in the park right here.
If you're a seasoned Disney park goers, as we are, it's a fun, challenge even for the hardcore Disney parks fan.
We have played the Where in the Park games that we felt like, ooh, we got
still
this
a challenge.
Oh no, yeah, still a challenge, a fun challenge though, not an impossible challenge.
Check
Yeah,
them
really
out.
they get really close to details, and you're like, I have never even seen that. I don't even know.
Where in the park have I seen that?
The great thing about these is that they're not in attractions and they're out in the open places. It's meant for families to play.
Besides people who've been there a lot, it's fun for people that are new to the parks as well, because you catch some of those details that you would probably miss when you're first going.
So there's images that you are finding on one side of the card, and then the other has the hint and the answer that you can reveal if you choose to.
Before it was just the hint and the answer, but now if you really want the land,
It'll tell you
they'll
where.
give you the land for an extra hint. You guys can take as long as you wish without the hint.
Yeah.
Without the hint, it's hard.
But that's what makes it fun.
But they do not just do Disney parks, obviously. What other parks do you guys actually cover?
Universal and all that good stuff.
East Coast, West Coast, and they're continuing to expand even more after that.
Check them out, whereinthepark.com, if you need to get some game packs. They are so much fun.
We appreciate We're in the Park.
They're awesome.
We love
Kevin and
that.
Amanda.
Get you some We're in the Park today.
Hell yeah.
Use promo code Walt's APT Podcast to save 10% at whereinthepark.com.
That's Walt's APT Pod for 10%. Question for you two.
Yeah.
How many packs right now? How many different parks?
I think it was 19 last count. So count for yourself, John.
Okay.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. No, we have 19 different parks, and I'm not sure how many SKUs because we have multiple games for each park. So the Disney parks have 3 games each. Some of the other ones have 2 games. Some have 1 game.
Okay. Yeah. Is there a park that's the hardest to create packs for?
Yeah, probably.
Of course. It's one of those things.
You don't want to say that. That's totally fine.
What?
If you don't want to say, I understand.
No. It's fine because it's challenging in multiple ways. So you have some parks that have very little theming, and so it's difficult for us to find 30 images for a big game pack. Or it's like, obviously, if you find any theming at all, it's probably in the game. Versus a place like Disneyland, which has a ton of theming, and so that's challenging in other ways because you have so many options to choose from.
Right.
And we always make sure that we have it widespread across each land, and so that can be challenging in its own right. So
it was fun.
Yeah, try to make sure. Sorry, I have a delay over here as always. Bear with me, StreamYard. No, with our games though, it's tough because especially with Disneyland, if you find something cool in one spot, you want to make sure it's not somewhere else also in the park. Where we recently had like a replacement card we found in Frontierland, and we were like, oh, that's perfect. And then we created that card digitally, and then we found it on Main Street like a month later. It's like, wait, no, they shouldn't have the same bottle like on both the 2 different lands, So it's something that you have to kind of like keep looking all the time because they keep updating things all the time. So it's hard to like know exactly where everything is at all times. So that's what makes Disneyland so challenging. And all the parks really.
So let me ask you this. So I was with you guys on the Thursday before D23. We went back over to ride Pirates, but we had to go through Frontierland because we were double checking something. Is that what we were double checking? Was it that?
It was the original image that replaced their model. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, there's a sign in that window that was there for years and years. Like before We're in the Park, that sign had been in that window. So we're like, we know it's not going anywhere. It's been there for over a decade. And then they removed it for the Soulfully event that was going on. And then they didn't bring it back. So, yeah. So,
I love being at the park when they're working. Seriously, it's fun.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard. Lewis has said, he's like, dog, you don't mess with them when they're doing when they're in work mode. You just don't mess with them. I'm like, okay, I won't mess with them. That's fine.
And don't even think to follow us. If we just like dart off real quick, just we'll catch up with you.
Oh yeah,
because it was funny that night we're walking over there. I'm like, but Pirates is over here. And Kevin's like, we got to go through Frontierland. I'm like, but knowing what was going on. I remember like a couple of months ago, you guys asked me, hey, can you go check this? And I think it was that same window area. You said, hey,
probably.
I FaceTimed the man. And I'm like, is this it? And she's like, yep, okay, verified. Crazy that you guys put that much into it. It's very, very cool. It's very, very fun.
Yeah.
Check them out. What's coming up on the podcast next?
We're working on a Windows with a View episode. Actually, Kim's working on that episode, so I don't even know who was on those windows. But it's got like I think from the Penny Arcade down, I think essentially, or Carnation.
It's from the corner of Carnation Cafe. So we've rounded the corner. We're not in Carnation Courtyard anymore. We're continuing along Main Street. So it is I forgot his last name, but Royal Clark, Wally Vogue, and then someone else is around the corner. But then we're also going to hit up just real quick little detour because Bob Iger got his window, and we've already covered that section of Main Street. So we've got to do like a little backtrack real quick.
Oh, Bob.
That'll complete that side of Main Street. So then we'll turn around.
That's funny because I didn't know that when I asked you guys that question today. I was like looking at some stuff and I saw that and I texted Kevin and man. I said, hey, question for you guys. I said, because you guys have done other recaps and stuff on the windows of Main Street and Disneyland. I said, does Michael Eisner have a window? Joey, do you know? Does Michael Eisner have a window?
I would say no.
Okay. Courtney, what do you think?
No, I don't think Michael does.
Does Frank Wells?
No. Yes.
Frank
Wells
too.
does.
Yeah. Frank Wells has a window, but Michael Eisner does not. He has one in Disneyland Paris, which Amanda pointed out, which I thought was interesting. Yes, he opened in Disneyland Paris, but he was huge in Disneyland in the 80s and 90s. But Bob Iger got his like a week after he retired. So,
well, he also became a legend, and none of the other presidents CEOs are legends except for Walt himself. So.
Which is a problem as well, I think. But that's a whole nother story.
There is one that has their own window that also has their own Scotch glass for sale.
What?
So Walt, they have a little Mai Tai size glass. That's the casting window of
agency.
Walt's
okay.
So I'm like, I got to get that. So
that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I was kind of shocked. What are your guys' thoughts on Michael Eisner not having a window at actual Disneyland?
I mean, I get it. It's like Marty Sklar's rule. Marty Sklar's rule was that you couldn't get a window until after you retired, right? So if you weren't one of the original people who got a window when the park opened, you couldn't get one until you retired. And what happened here is that when Eisner retired, it wasn't on good terms. So that's the reason why he wasn't just given a window after his retirement. It was kind of a, kick out the door. So yeah, I kind of get it. At this point, it's been enough years. You think maybe like things have like blown over. I don't really know how the internal conversation is with the Disney company talking about Michael Eisner. I know there's a lot of people who kind of like have a negative view of him. So I think that's the reason why he never got that window.
Well, I think Michael Eisner and Jim Cummings are in a room together, pissed that they're not legends yet. So that's
I think Jim Cummings is more.
Eisner needs to show up at D23 then and kind of make his presence felt.
Yeah,
exactly.
Amanda, any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's one of those things that you've done so much for the company, though, that some sort of honorary something rather should be given. So I like Kevin said, like, I don't know, we weren't in the room when it happened, and what the actual terms were when he left, but the fact that there are so many parks that opened under Eisner's watch.
Sure.
I mean, just to have his name on and just to have his name on dedication plaques is kind of a let's get him a window.
Sure.
It'll be okay.
I don't think he'll get a window before Bob Chapek, so we'll have to wait.
That's probably fair. Let's do our.
I'm glad he is prominent though in the Imagineering story.
Yes, he is.
Yes, 100%. I feel like they kind of vindicate him a little bit in that as well. I thought they did a good job with him. Well, let's get back into it. It's time for our second question of. I'm glad it's short. We can play it all day long. So great. Amanda, question number 2, please.
Number 2. I need a random object. A random object.
Okay. Hit it, entertainer. Let's go.
Dingle hopper.
Yes. Amanda.
Huh.
Last week, we got back from D23. You had the amazing opportunity to have a conversation with a little fella. I don't see Amanda get flustered too much, and he flustered her. It was pretty. I'm actually, you know what? I'm just gonna play it. Then I want to hear about your experience because I actually I actually have the portion. Here's really quick where Amanda's pretty straightforward, and Amanda has, and this was great. So just take a listen. This was great. This is what also was on our Instagram as well.
Man, that's so cool, but kind of crazy. There was a day where I hate to put it this way, but me and my family, well, we did kidnap a country star and lock him in our basement so that and force him to write a song for my dad. My dad's a big fan of this country star, and so that was borderline criminal activity from the Greens, I guess, but we do it with love.
Right. It's good intention all the way around.
I know. Does that negate anything, Amanda, when you do something with love, but it's borderline criminal?
That is a gray area. I will agree. But I think that sometimes you're justified in your actions, and when you have the love and you're just doing it out of the kindness of your heart, that's gonna happen. And there's the childlike adventures that we all need to go on sometimes, but kidnapping is a little extreme. But
no, I love that. Well, that's wonderful. You heard it here first, folks. Amanda says that you can do anything you want. You just gotta kind of come up with an excuse for it later. That's great.
Oh,
Amanda's perspective on that's beautiful, Amanda. Thank you for sharing that.
Absolutely. Well, speaking of getting into some trouble, I have a hypothetical for you.
Okay.
I am really big into Disney parks, and if you had the opportunity to just go unsupervised in a Disney park, what would...
I have no idea how you held it together. I would have lost my shit and then she puts on there, the Disney side does not condone kidnapping country stars or anyone. She actually puts a disclaimer right in the middle of the thing that says, what was that experience like? It was like you said, you texted me, says like the craziest 5 minutes. So
it was. So first off, shout out to Disney Entertainment and the Big City Green folks. They are wonderful, and thank you so much for the opportunity to chat with Cricket from Big City Greens.
Big City Greens.
It was wild. I had my list of questions, and that was not the first question that I asked, by the way.
Right.
But the first question that I did ask, I knew immediately none of my other questions mattered. It could go in so many different directions. And
oh my God.
So when he said that, I had an idea that this was already taking place as far as his answer in the kidnapping of a country star. I knew what he was referring to. However, I didn't expect him to ask if I found it justified. That really threw me for a loop, because I was like, okay, there's the answer he wants to hear, and then the answer of like being legit, of like, no, that's not good. Don't kidnap people. So
the smile, because he's talking and he's smiling, and when he says that, your face just kind of goes like that. You just kind of like stop. And I know you're talking about before, because you asked him for 3 words that describe the show, and he said fun and all this stuff, and then he starts getting into words that bother him.
Yeah.
And what was the?
Yeah. So he doesn't
dongle was the word that bothered him. You got a dongle.
Dongle is a weird word, and the other one was titmouse.
Titmouse. I cannot think of it until you just said that.
And I was like, okay. I thought I was just going to ask questions. It was going to be, question, answer. But when he very quickly was like, what words bother me? And he said those, I was like, okay, we're going off script. Like it's fine.
So what I loved about it, and, obviously being a big Muppet fan.
Yes.
Okay.
It seemed like a Muppet Show conversation where real people are having a real conversation with a puppet, and it's not like, hey, I'm talking to a puppet. It's like you were really talking to this
to Cricket.
to Cricket. And I mean, it was. I actually, I know we were kind of talking about it before but I was like, I was actually kind of envious.
No shit, I'm like this. I would have lost it when he started talking about the titmouse and the dongle. I'm like, dude, I totally agree. But I mean, she held it together. She did a great job. Brought it back, and even
definitely a professional. I would.
Yeah, just Amanda, you absolutely crushed it. Thank you for away from work to do. Literally pulling away from work. Literally, and he's like, first thing he says, Amanda, are you driving? But
yeah, I'm definitely gonna check out that show now, though. Just I don't know
if it's like those questions, it's got to be freaking hilarious because I'm like, this has got so this looks like it's really, really good. But so that did come out August 22nd, right, on Disney Plus?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. All right, cool. Check out Big City Greens with Amanda's new best friend, Cricket Green.
My new best friend.
And like Joey said, I think it's funny because you know, how would you interview? Because it's a cartoon, right? It's literally an animated series. So you're not going to interview a cartoon. So what's the next best thing is a puppet. So and just nailed it. This puppet has, I've looked at the pup. I've looked at his TikTok now, and it's hilarious. He's got some funny ass stuff on there. So again, thank you for doing that. It was so very, very cool. Let's get into one of these 30 answers over here and pick one.
All right, cut. Okay. Sidewalk chalk, last one.
Sidewalk chalk, no more.
Right.
Yeah.
Sidewalk chalk is the last one. Great. Okay, so again, the prompt was a random object. So we have keyboard, saddle, egg beater, saxophone, pencil sharpener, pool noodle, like that one, nice. Apple juice box, bronze medal, shoelace, bookmark.
Is he looking around his room? Is he looking around his room like this as he's doing these? Just like shoelace.
So.
Sure.
And beyond, yeah.
Yellow light, popcorn bucket, tomato formula.
I'm sure what that means.
Ice cream cone, VHS, open window, tissue box, buttermilk, pig's feet, car bumper, library card, igloo, and sidewalk chalk. My goodness.
Sorry.
That's amazing.
I could just see he was like, yeah. Oh, my shoelace is untied. He's looking. Amazing. That sounded like 30 things right there. I vote for pool noodle.
Dirty underwear. Noodle. Bottle of water.
Noodle as hell. So pool noodle.
I'm going pool noodle.
Tomato formula is a random name for ketchup. Got it.
Okay. All right.
I had no idea.
I do love ketchup.
All right.
It's my salsa.
You would have loved the Heinz section at D23 Entertainer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was like no ketchup there, so he would have been very disappointed.
There was ketchup. No, there was ketchup.
Was there?
You can go back to our video.
Where
yes,
was that?
there was.
Okay, I didn't have any ketchup
in between the
I had
two,
ranch.
in between the two freestyle machines, they had like all you can pump your own ketchup right there.
Okay, I didn't know this was actually working. All right, cool.
So the conductor
Anyway.
is real. He's not going to make it tonight, so he's not going to make it.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. It's just us. It's just us.
Let's choose a word.
Pool noodle.
I'm going.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, sorry, entertainer. I love all of your options, but pool noodle is definitely the all-star here. So.
Pool noodle it is.
If it's not titmouse, it's definitely pool noodle. So.
Right.
Right.
Pool noodle it is.
Pool noodle it is.
Okay.
All right. I actually had the rest of my show was questions for conductor, so we're gonna have to just bullshit the next half hour. So we're gonna
ask us those quick questions. Maybe
I will.
We'll answer for him.
I definitely will do that. But first, dude, that was cool. Let's do this. Let's hear from another amazing sponsor. Let's go with Sunken City Designs, and we'll be right back again.
Sunken City Designs brings you art. Do you like art? I know I do. How about art based on Disney characters, like Mickey Mouse and the Oyster Thief? You know, that's actually from Alice in Wonderland, the best princess movie ever made. Also, we have some dwarfs that have their heads ripped off sometimes. Why? I don't know. It's because it's Sunken City Design. So go there, sunkencitydesign.com. Get yourself some great merchandise. You got posters and, I believe, clothes. Who knows? I got a cup from there, and it's fantastic. You like cups? Do you ever use those? I do. Go for it. Oh yeah, sweatshirts. Can't forget about those. If you're ever cold, get yourself a sweatshirt from sunkencitydesign.com. Also, WALL-E. You know, that's the best movie ever made. Second only to Alice in Wonderland. All right, if you also like Walt's Apartment, they have merch for that too. Where? sunkencitydesign.com. Hopefully you've already loaded up that site and you're looking at it and you have some items in your cart. Go ahead and check out as soon as you can because the show's about to come back on. All right, everybody, we appreciate you.
We do appreciate you. We appreciate you, Lou. Kevin, Amanda, what do you guys think of the show?
Fantastic.
Awesome.
Yeah, he has so much great art. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. I'm in the wrong section here for comments. I'm reading our other chat here. Yeah, unfortunately, entertainer, I don't think Elliot's going to make it tonight, so it's just you, buddy.
Oh, not booing you, booing he's not here.
Oh man, okay.
Okay.
So now I get it more that Alicia said that because she's working out in the pool, so the pool noodle makes more sense. It's all coming back to me now. All right. So do we want to hit another question? Do we want to hit one of our four still? Let's do another one of those. And then, yeah, let's do that.
All right. So the next one for our audience participation, Mad Hatter Dizlibs is...
Oh, wait. Wait, don't go. Hang on.
I'm going to have to play this on my phone so that way I can actually hear what the music is. See what you guys are dancing about. So for our next audience participation, I need a food. A food.
Just a food?
Like a human food?
Tomato formula.
Tomato formula is too. Food product.
Could be an actual food item. Could be a made up food item. Doesn't have to be a meal. Could be. Doesn't have to be a meal. Just food.
Preferably real food. Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
So Joe, you said to ask you the question I was going to ask Brandon. So where'd you come up with a name for Disney Universe Podcast?
Well, I figure that's not his. You're going to ask him where he came up with Disney Universe?
Oh, Caster came up with Theme Park. He goes by Theme Park Conductor.
Yeah.
So,
I was just totally kidding. I think I went through so many names and some of them were very Disney dorks or, stuff like that. And I'm trying to think of something. And then, when podcasts were really kind of kicking off, they were like park specific or movie specific or whatever. And I'm like, well, I want to talk about everything.
Right.
And there was like, you always hear about the Disney umbrella. And at the time there was actually a Disney umbrella podcast. So I'm like, well, I kind of want to do the whole, universe. I'm like, oh, Disney Universe. And at the time there was a video game that kind of, it didn't last very long.
Right.
It was called Disney Universe. So that's why I just threw Disney Universe podcast at the end because it was a podcast.
There you go.
And now I just go with DU. So
that's fair. DU crew, part of the crew. Kevin, Amanda, same question. You've told us before, but where in the park, how did that name come about? This family night. We're going to learn about the family.
The way we came up with the name Theme Park Conductor or whatever was actually because I'm not sure what it was again. You said his name was. No, for Where in the Park, we actually had a website called micehunt.com where we had like a Disney scavenger hunt generator kind of thing.
Really?
But a lot of people kept getting confused by the name because they thought it was like we were killing mice for starters. I'm like, no, that's not what we do. Right. And then if you Google micehunt.com, it comes up with something very different than what we were going for. It defaults to a porn site.
Oh,
so
I was gonna say the Nathan Lane movie, but I was way off.
Okay. That was Mousetrap, right? Is that what that is? Mousetrap or whatever?
Mousetrap, yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I don't like this name. Yeah, Mouse Hunt, yes. We were Mice Hunt. So we thought we were putting the word it should have been the word Mike. And then anyway, it's fine. I'm not here to tell you how to find things. But I listened to podcasts by Paul Berry. It's a window to the Window to the Magic podcast, where he would have a segment called the Where in the Park kind of segment on there. So I checked to see if that domain was available, and it was. So I just registered it. It was like a year or two before we switched over and like started creating Where in the Park as a brand. I started thinking like we might point my son to that instead. We'll see how it goes. I like that it's more broad, where it doesn't just have to be Disney. It could be any theme park. So I like that about it. So I still remember we were in the park kind of giving away little mini games of it, where said like Where in the Park on it, and Paul Berry actually came up. He was all like, "What are you guys doing?" And we'd met him before. We actually had a whole episode on his show with my son. So I don't know what episode it was, what number. I know he numbers all of his shows. So it was like we didn't know him. And he was all like, Where in the Park is that's a very interesting name. I was like, you never bought the domain, so I figured you weren't really like, like that interesting. He's like, I should have registered the domain. We've hung out with him many times. Like he's a friend. So I'm hoping he's not holding a grudge against us. I'm pretty sure he's not.
Wow.
And so that's kind of where we started. And again, when we started, we weren't really creating games. We were creating stuff that you find in theme parks. So that's kind of why Where in the Park also worked for that as well. And then just kind of snowballed into what it is.
Do love chicken cordon bleu.
Fun fact: our friend Bryn used to go on the rides with the binaural earphones for Paul sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, that's sweet.
So there's
I
always
used to love that podcast.
Oh, there's always a connection.
I'll ask you the same question, Courtney. You and Kelly do Neverland Clubhouse. How did that come about? I know you don't do as much anymore, but how did it come about?
It came about because we were helping Richard and Sarah with Force Fest, and they were like, do you guys want to do a podcast on our network, because we're trying to grow? And then we were like, yeah, and then we were like, well, since we're on the network and offshooting from Skywalking, we kind of wanted to be associated with that. So it just kind of was like Neverland Clubhouse.
There you go.
That works. So
okay.
And Sean, where did you come up with Walt's Apartment podcast?
I'll tell you, but another quick question for Courtney, really quick,
Yeah.
Courtney. What are your thoughts on the word dongle? It's weird what it is. You know what I mean? It's just like whatever. But Walt's Apartment was basically when I decided that I left the decast. I'm like, okay, I can't be the decast because that's already taken. But cool name and all. But I really wanted Backside of Water until I Googled it and it was already taken. I was so bummed. So then I literally just started like looking around the park, and I was going on like Apple Pod, because you have to submit for a podcast. You have to submit like your first episode, like an introductory episode. And I typed in this, I typed in that, I typed in this, and I'm looking around the park, and I said, Walt's Apartment. Oh, that's the apartment. And I'm like looking at it, I'm like, cool place. And I typed in Walt's Apartment podcast, and only thing that came up Walt's Apartment was the actual apartment in Disneyland. Nothing else came up out of podcast. Anywhere I looked for 2 days, and that's what I decided to go with. Literally, it was that. And yeah, that's where we came from. But
and unfortunately, Adventureland Bathrooms podcast was already taken. So
what's that?
Yeah,
I'm just dumb joke.
Your other favorite spot in the park?
The bathrooms?
I said the Adventureland Bathrooms podcast was already taken.
So this isn't a question that I was gonna ask, but I mean we go off the rails just like cricket. Amanda, what's the best bathroom in Disneyland? In your opinion?
Easy.
It is easy, she says. Easy, she says.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. So there's two. First off, it is the Adventureland bathrooms, hands down.
Nice.
There's so many more stalls than anywhere else in the park. If
so much room for activities.
You want my Space Mountain with the expansion is a close, but that's too far. Like if you're not on that side, it's a little too far. But Adventureland's perfect. It's centrally located. It's fabulous. My other favorite is the Galaxy's Edge restrooms over by in the marketplace, because it's in a square and you can see at any given point if there is one available or not. You don't have to like zigzag around to see if there's any available.
Okay. Well, let's go around the horn. Kevin, your two favorite bathrooms.
Sorry, are we talking about just the park, or are we talking about resort wide?
Resort wise, anywhere you like.
Oh, that's fair.
I guess let's say parks, because I didn't tell Amanda that. So let's say the two parks. Let's say that.
I was gonna say Grand Californian, but that's fine.
Yeah, Grand California is the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But
yeah, you have like a full door. It's so luxurious.
Yeah.
Nicer paper towels. Oh, it's the best. I want to be there right now. Other than that, I don't know. I don't really care that much about the bathroom situation. Like, I don't have the same situation Amanda does, where she counts the stalls. You know, I'm like, I walked in and there was a urinal available. I'm fine wherever I go. So yeah, I don't.
My goodness.
Joey's on it tonight, baby. Let's go.
He's having fun with those buttons. Too bad Amanda can't hear any of them every time you push them. So
I know, she has no
like,
idea.
why aren't you guys talking? It's because we're waiting for a sound effect to finish.
Kim says Space Mountain bathrooms. Space Mountain bathrooms are good. Definitely.
Yeah, with the new expansion. Yeah.
So, Courtney, how about you?
Oh, I always say the Mad Tea Party bathrooms. It's the one over in Hollywoodland, right there in between the Hyperion Theater. I've always called them the Mad Tea Party bathrooms because we used to go to the Mad Tea Party all the time, and those were the closest bathrooms. So,
I thought you meant at Disneyland, and I was like, like, where is she going to the bathroom?
No, in California Adventure.
Stay away from the
So, like
purple
the one by Studio, by Hyperion, or the one by across the way from off the page.
No, in Hyperion. In between Hollywood Lounge, the Studio Catering Company and Hyperion, because no one really is in there. Like, there's never really a long wait. So those are the best ones.
That's kind of a secret one.
Yeah.
Sunken City Designs has joined the chat. I've wandered all the way to Disneyland Hotel just to take a hefty number 2. LOL. Okay,
wow.
Do you like?
You went too hard. Grand California would have been a shorter walk.
Joey, how about you, buddy?
Well, I agree with Amanda. The marketplace at Galaxy's Edge, because first of all, I believe it's air conditioned too, which is kind of nice. It's big, and spacey.
Yeah.
For resort, I mean, when you gotta go, you gotta go.
I mean, it's true.
But I'm going to go just because it was a whole thing for a while, and there's a whole thing. They even had its own selfie page, but the Trader Sam's bathroom at the Trader Sam's bar with the wallpaper and all that stuff.
Okay,
I know, but
it's fair.
It's the theming.
I will say
the Design Hotel does have good wallpaper in their bathrooms, where it's like the movie posters.
They do.
Yeah,
for sure they do.
I will say, I think I've said this before. You walk into the park right to the right, off to the right side, down that little walkway, like right when you first walk in. There's a big companion bathroom back there. Very nice, very roomy, very comfy. That's one. And I also like the bathrooms over by Autopia. Like way back over in the corner back there. There's never a wait.
That's a bathroom too.
There's never a wait. He's still naming food, by the way. Just so we're clear. We probably should pick some food because he's we're up to pumpkin bread. You're cut off at pumpkin bread. So
right.
So let's knock that out.
All right, let me scroll up a piece.
Oh,
okay, so
banana.
Ooh, sweet potato casserole.
Yeah, starting with banana. All right, so again, the topic was food. All right, so we have banana, lasagna, Dole Whip, ice cream cake, buttermilk pancakes, French fries, banana pudding.
Oh, banana pudding. Let's go.
English muffins, blue milk.
Ooh, I like that.
Trix cereal, which would be pretty good with blue milk.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
Oreos,
Promise
cherry
Oreos
pie.
With cherry pie, yeah.
Cheese, my
cherry pie. Sorry.
Oreos con pollo, tres leches cake, escargot, churros, chicken cordon bleu, cheese rabbit, nachos, pea soup, apple strudel, going all across the board here. French toast, dumplings, jambalaya. And we're talking about roast beef, sweet potato casserole,
always good,
gray stuff, and pumpkin bread.
Whew, that's a lot. Courtney, what do you say?
A lot.
Blue milk.
Blue milk. Okay. All right. Fair. Kevin, how about you?
I'll go with the chicken cordon bleu just to be fancy.
That's okay. All right.
Ooh.
That's really good though.
I don't know what that sentence is going to be, but I like it.
As a long list, I don't remember seeing popcorn, but I'll go with churro.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna agree with Kevin because chicken cordon bleu does sound fancy, and I think it'd be great in a Dizlib sentence. Just saying. So,
Well,
yep.
let that one win.
Okay.
Yep.
Chicken cordon bleu.
Chicken cordon bleu. So we have one more, right? We have one more audience participation of.
There you go.
It's so good. Okay. Okay, Amanda, hit us with the
all right.
fourth and final.
The last one for our audience participation is a Marvel hero.
Okay.
Not a villain, a hero.
The Entertainer, I really want you to bring
Wanda's
it this time. You've kind of been slacking all night, so I really want you to bring it.
Slacker. Come on.
All right.
Marvel hero.
Wanda.
Okay.
The answer is Wanda, by the way. But let's do this.
Said Wanda's a half.
She's a half. Let's do this. Let's hear from Getaway today. We'll come back. I have a question about the parks panel. I want to ask you guys' opinion on that. It's been a lot of conversation the past couple of weeks since D23. That was kind of my main topic with Brandon. But let's hear from them, and we'll come right back.
It's been a great show so far, but who's ready for an ad break? Did you know that the best way to keep our shows going is by supporting our sponsors? So let's get to know more about the travel experts at Getaway Today. They've been helping to make vacation dreams come true since 1990. And whether you want to visit the happiest place on earth or to travel to Orlando for a most epic adventure, they are there to help. Are you trying to find out which hotel is your best option or which theme park tickets will work best for your visit? Are you concerned that you might need a last-minute change? No worries. Their travel experts will help you out. Looking to book a cruise but don't know where to start? Hey, they can help with that too. They will find the perfect cruise for your vacation, whether it's your first time or you're a well-seasoned cruiser. When you book your cruise with one of the Getaway Today experts, you will have a dedicated agent to help you every step of the way. They take care of the details so you can have the most fun. Getaway Today offers peace of mind travel, allowing you to cancel or make changes up to 72 hours before your trip. You will always have the most up-to-date vacation information, both pre-arrival and upon welcome. Getaway Today guarantees the best prices, with no hidden fees, and every time you book through Getaway Today, they will donate a portion back to a charitable organization in your area. And so far, over $4.5 million have been donated. So, go ahead and dial 1-855-GETAWAY, that's 1-855-438-2929, and be sure to tell them that Walt's Apartment sent you. Or just click the link in our show notes for more information and the best deals to start your Disney, Universal Studios, or cruise vacation planning. What I'm trying to say is, if you like to travel, check out Getaway Today. Alright, so now it's time to get back to enjoying that view from Walt's apartment. Let's get back to the show.
All right. Thank you, Getaway Today. We're cut off at Cyclops. Cut off at Cyclops.
Wow.
There we go.
Seemed a little early. Sure.
Is this too early? Oh, okay. We can keep going. Oh, Iron Man.
The other one's all went for like 20 minutes, so I don't know. This one was like 5.
Sure. Oh, well, it's actually 2 because that's the amount of the ad, but we still got 14 different responses.
It's not real math.
That's fair enough. So let's go through these. So let's pick one. That gives Amanda time to ask us ours, and then she can create the sentences, and then we can ask our final question because I kind of want to get your guys' thoughts. You probably talked about it on your Epic Extra Magic Hour, but I want to find out what you guys thought.
Okay. All right. So again, it was Marvel Hero. We have Thor, Captain America, Moon Knight, Iron Man, Spider-Man, Rogue, Stan Lee, Star-Lord, another Thor there.
Okay.
Baku, Drax, Rocket, Black Widow, Cyclops, and a second Iron Man. Or we're cutting off at Cyclops, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So, Kevin, pick one.
Let's go with Moon Knight.
Moon Knight, okay. All right. Courtney, how about you?
Someday we'll get that season 2.
I gotta go with my girl Rogue.
Rogue. Okay. Big Joey.
I will also go with Moon Knight.
Moon Knight. Okay. Did Lewis get more than entertainer that time? I mean, that's close. But I will go with Moon Knight as well because Lou loves Moon Knight and Amanda has the Moon Knight sweatshirt. That's very cool. So
I have the piece right there too.
Yeah, there it is. And so let's do this. Amanda, ask us our important adjectives, verbs, nouns questions. So you can create your sentences, and then we'll ask our final question.
Okay. All right. So thank you to all of the audience listening to us live for contributing to these absolutely absurd sentences that we are putting together. So from all of the hosts here, I need an adjective, a describing word, and a verb ending in ing. So an action word like running. So one of each, and then I'm going to put them randomly into these 4 sentences, and we'll go from there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, Kevin, we'll start with you.
You said adjective and an ing verb. Let's go with floppy and hiking.
Floppy.
Floppy hiking.
Okay. Courtney.
We'll go with bumpy and fidgeting.
Okay.
Fidgeting. Okay.
Okay.
Joey.
So, oh crap. So the first one's which one again?
Describing.
I'm gonna say smelly.
Okay.
And something that ends in ing.
Yep. Yeah. An action word.
Oh, dang. I was going to say tit mousing.
I don't think that's a verb.
Well, since this is Mad Hatter Dislibs, I'm going to say, don't mind the spelling, footer whacking.
Oh. Photo what?
Futter whacking.
Shit, photo whacking?
Got it.
Futter whacking.
Futter. I think
Futter whack.
Oh, sorry, Entertainer. He still beat Lewis. He had 7. Lewis only had 5. So Entertainer still had the most. So that's good.
Okay.
Lewis is a sponsor, so he gets 3 points.
Wow.
I will
and Sean.
I will say grumpy singing.
Grumpy and singing.
Singing.
Okay. So now, last but not least, we need to decide who gets what sentence. So, be number 1 through 4. So, Joey, 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Ooh, I will say, what did I get? I'll go 3.
He always picks 3.
Do I?
3.
Yeah.
Oh. I'll stick with it.
Okay.
Courtney.
I'll pick 4.
4. Sean.
Number 1, please.
1 or 2?
1.
All right.
Number
You got it.
1.
I'll do 2.
Kevin wants 2.
I will put these together. All right, Kevin. All right. You got it.
All right. So my last question.
The one I wanted all along.
I'm glad you got what you wanted, buddy. Let me ask you guys this. So a lot of announcements were made, D23, the Parks panel. Biggest thing all of us here in this are excited about. I don't know if you're all excited about the same thing, but Tomorrowland was announced. Tomorrowland, they don't know what they're going to do, when it's going to happen. They barely mentioned Avatar. Talk the last week and a half since D23 is that Disney somehow had said that they're going to put off Avatar to do Tomorrowland. I have not seen this.
I already squashed this.
Oh, you did? Okay. Sorry. So explain to me what you did, because I'm just curious what you guys' thoughts on that. Do you think it's going to be that way, or?
No. Well, yes and no. They did put it. They pushed it back, but not for the reason everybody wants it to be.
Mm-hmm.
They pushed it back because you have to build a parking structure in order to close Toy Story, in order to build in the busway, which Avatar has to go there.
Sure.
So that is why they pushed it all back, is because they have not, well, they just broke ground on the parking structure this week. So it's not for the reason anybody is saying. It's because they need to build that parking structure first.
Okay.
Because people need some place to park.
Obviously, yeah, that makes sense. Anyone else have any other thoughts on that topic?
I mean, yeah, I'm just kind of agreeing because not only people are kind of forgetting, not only are they doing the parking structure, but they're also doing a transit center attached to the parking structure with the added bridge.
A bridge.
So, but yeah, so they can't get the transit without, like Courtney said, without building that first. So this is what happens with construction when plans change. They probably got a little bit bigger now than their original plans once the city stuff went through last year.
Yeah.
Or 2 years ago, whatever it was.
Right.
But this just when permits get filed, when things get built, when they got to dismantle certain things. So I've always felt like, and I never really said anything because it's the most boring prediction of every D23 is we're updating Tomorrowland. I mean, so I didn't even do it, but I always felt that they were going to touch up not just Tomorrowland, but a lot of stuff for the 75th. And that's the easy one to do. So, but yeah, like Courtney said, it got delayed, but not for any. They're not turning into Zootopia Land. They're not.
Right.
They're not going to piss off James Cameron. So
it's going there. I talked to an Imagineer that day, Sunday morning, and he said, "Look at this picture," and he says, "Look at this model." And I said, "Yeah." And he says, "Look at the monorail." And I said, "Uh-huh." And he says, "Now look at an above shot of the area. That monorail is going right in front of that land. That monorail coming around that side is the outside monorail coming across. So it's going to go probably kitty cornered back up against Harbor is what it sounds like is the way it's looking, or kitty cornered in there. I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be cool." Kevin, Amanda, what are you guys' thoughts on that?
Yeah. No, I've said this before, but they had talked about how it was going to take up the current bus area, and that's where it has to be. If the current monorail line stays exactly as it is, then that's where it goes, right? If you put it right on the map. Again, you're not going to be able to see it from inside the land. There's no way that's going to happen. Right. So it is what it is. But yeah, it's still a long ways away, and until they start tearing down buildings, I'm saying it may not happen. Like I'm gonna pull a Lou until shovels are in the ground.
Yeah, a lot of people have said it might not happen. Still, a lot of people are saying it's not going to happen, but I don't see that
way off in the future. But but that's okay.
Kevin, when we were there, I photos of that monorail, like trying to figure out what the angle was on it. I was even like going up to try to get it. I was comparing it with Google Maps. Like I just don't see where this fits correctly without it being kind of absurd. Because right now, like if you're ever at California Adventure, the monorail actually goes through the sign for the Monsters Inc. ride, which a lot of people don't realize it's going in the sign. You can go in there and look up and you can see the beam. It's kind of weird. So that is your mark where that's where the monorail is. And I don't know if they're going to move it. I've heard that they wouldn't because of the price on moving that. So I don't know. But also as far as Tomorrowland goes, I actually wrote down the note here on Thomas Maslin when he said it on live, when we were actually in the room. I understood it as they're planning to have this ready by the 75th anniversary. But what he actually said was, as we approach Disneyland's 70th anniversary with an eye toward the horizon of the park's centennial.
Yeah.
Which means that he's saying that this is going to be between the 75th and the 100th anniversry for New Disneyland, which is a much wider window than the 4 years. I'm like, oh, okay, so you have 29 years would be the cutoff to even I don't know, have something ready for it.
Sure.
gonna be amazing. Yeah, looking at the Google map.
I didn't know that, but I
aerial
haven't
view of
watched
this.
it yet. So.
It's a big
Okay.
space if you look at it that way. It's a huge space, honestly. And
Yeah,
I will
it
say that
isn't.
I will say that the gentleman I was talking to on Sunday morning at D23 said, you said, we're going to have that bridge. And I said, yeah. And he goes, and that walkway. And I said, yeah. And he goes, that walkway doesn't need to be that wide. It could be as wide as the walkway that you walk in there now off a harbor. It gives them a lot of space. If you put a walkway, I'm pointing at my finger like it's nice to see me pointing at the map, but I'm like an idiot. But if that walkway is coming down behind Avatar back into the Esplanade right there, it's a decent amount of space. I'm excited to see what they do and how they come up with it. I hope I'm still alive to see it, honestly. That's because I want to see it, because you never know when shit's going to be done. But
and real quick, for people who haven't seen, here's a side view of the model with the monorail track.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I was just looking for my photo.
Oh, sorry.
So. No, that's good. Here, actually, I have one. If I can figure out how to share a thing here quickly. Image file.
Let me ask you guys while he's looking up that real quick, and then we'll read our lines and get out of here. Yeah. Oh wow.
So like I said, I was trying to get it up higher as high as I can get with my arms. That is obviously so you can see like that monorail, the way it's coming in, like it is ready for that bend. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
it's weird. I just don't know where that's going to go from that point in.
It's wild. I'm excited to see what they do with it. Rumor has it that over off of Disneyland, over by downtown Disney side, the new bus and Uber unloading will be over there very, very soon, because it's like basically almost done. So that will be, then they can start closing that off and start tearing that up as well. So, I mean, this could be quicker than we all think. And I think it's going to be quicker than we all think. I don't think it's going to be like next year, but I think they're going to start working on this quicker than anyone is actually.
Well, I mean, I was surprised that they said 2028 for the Avengers. And I'm like, they've been working on that way before anything else.
Yeah.
And they said 2028 for Avengers.
Yeah.
It's just where people get confused when they drop the term indefinitely, because that sounds
Yeah.
like, oh, it's not happening. No,
100%,
it just
yeah.
means we're not going to say it's going to happen next week. It might happen in 2.5 weeks.
Absolutely.
So,
But they have broken ground.
Oh, wow.
Right.
That's a great one right there.
Just to call out, the rideshare thing needed to happen whether Avatar's going in or not.
Oh yeah,
that is a hot mess on Harbor.
Oh,
and
it's
I
terrible.
don't
It's
know
terrible.
how many
And totally
accidents would
unsafe,
happen.
too.
Yeah.
It's totally
Totally
unsafe. These cars are lined up down the street. There's mass people gathered right there, waiting for their rides. It's ridiculous. So yeah, to have a designated spot for rideshare or just drop off on the other side would be fantastic.
It's gonna totally cluster up that other side though, with the parking structure over there and all the other parking. It's gonna be crazy how they do it, but they know what they're doing.
I actually used to say, screw this. I'd walk through downtown Disney, walk through the Disneyland Hotel, and take that ride. It's been there for years. It's just been at a smaller scale, but to me, it was worth just walking all the way across the resort just to get a more comfortable place to.
Oh, the best place I think to go is the Grand Californian. You walk in there, and if you have the Uber pick you up there, they can come in there and pick you up right there at the offload and unload right there. That's what I usually would do all the time. You're not dealing with all that crap on the other side, which is just insane. I've dealt with it. Is that a Hyundai with what's a license plate? You're like yelling in the dark trying to read a license plate. No, it's terrible. But
trying to Frogger across to your
you don't want to get hit, and then all the people just sitting there in their cars, that aren't Uber drivers, just trying to pick people up. It's like, damn, you got to go. Anyway, we could talk about that all night. So let's read our sentences here. We got our Mad Hatter Diz Libs one more time. All right. So we will read our answers. I was number one, so I have the number one answer. So number one line here. Sean, Fantasyland field trip. The class field trip to the Haunted Mansion turned smelly when Goofy started hiking before anyone got off the bus.
That happens.
That'll do it.
Oopsies.
It's a lot of hiking.
It's a lot of hiking for sure.
All right, next one. Pixar Cafeteria Special. Chicken cordon bleu was today's cafeteria special, and Remy called it floppy before fidgeting out of the kitchen.
Which, by the way, I forgot to mention that all of our sentences today are back to school themed.
Okay.
That's why we have
Back to school.
I feel like such a fool.
To prove to Dad that I am not a fool. Sorry.
Okay,
you
so
can hear that. You can hear that, right, Amanda? You can hear our singing, right? She's like, God, I wish I couldn't. But
sorry about that. I'm just gonna say this one is gonna be in the running for next year's top one already, in my opinion. So, Jedi show and tell. A pool noodle was brought in for show and tell, but Yoda called it bumpy and immediately started singing.
That's what he would do.
Because
classic.
I don't know.
Classic
Mine's
Yoda.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Mine's called Avengers Academy. Moon Knight became the new gym teacher and spent class futterwhacking through a grumpy obstacle course.
I'm sorry. Anytime futterwhacking is used in a sentence, that's the one right there. I don't even know what the hell futterwhacking means, but that's the coolest thing ever.
There it is.
Futterwhacking.
Well, give me a minute, I'll show you.
Well, that brings us to the end of our awesome Matt Heritage Lives. And the end of September. August.
End of August.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. The end of August. September, big month coming up here. Big month for Joey, making that big move. He's moving on up like the Jeffersons. Let's go.
Yes, to the south side.
To the south side. The deluxe apartment.
In the sky. But since Sean does not know what futterwhacking is,
please.
Here we go.
Anticipate.
It's not happening.
Shout out to
Oh, it's not happening? Oops.
No.
The futterwhack is not happening.
The anticipation's killing us.
We're all amazing.
What the futterwhack? Here we go. Because I forgot to share it because I was watching it.
Oh.
Can you see it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Copyright strike. Here it comes.
He's futterwhacking vigorously.
So the dance is futterwhacking?
Yeah, there's two Disney legends right there. It's me and Sean.
Oh, come on. Crazy.
So that's it, pretty much.
Wow.
Yeah, he's just
Wow.
futterwhacking.
Okay,
There you go.
There it is. Well,
I had no
brings
idea.
us to the end. And yeah, I'm still have no idea, but okay, that was awesome. Appreciate it. Amanda, Courtney, Kevin, Joey, thank you guys so much for joining. All of you that joined in on the chat for the answers, giving us answers and stuff, thank you for joining us. If you do listen to the podcasts on Apple or Spotify or the other 10 things that's on, please give us a great 5-star rating if you can. We do greatly appreciate it. Let me ask you this, Joey, where can we find you on all the social medias?
We could find me normally at the Disney Universe podcast, then kind of branch off for Tiki Cast and Glimmer Games. Alex and Tiny Magic Megan are actually en route, if not already there, for the North American Championships at the Disneyland Resort. And I think Courtney might stop by and grab some stuff since I can't go. So, but yeah, Disney Universe podcast.
Oh, beautiful. Courtney, where can we find you?
You can find me at CLT8635 and also Elements of Fun, Denverland Clubhouse, all those things.
What's 8635 mean?
I was born in 86 and I was 35 years old when it happened. When the name change happened.
Read it.
Totally fair.
Update.
All right.
Kevin, Amanda, how about you guys?
You can find us at We're in the Park on all your favorite social platforms. And next month we'll be at Bunny Fest, at San Diego House Rabbit Society's annual fundraiser down in San Diego. That will be September 20th, I believe. So that's where we will be. And if you are on our socials at We're in the Park, then you will also find our foodie guides for all of the fun Halloween themed food and beverage happening at the Disneyland Resort. There's 4 different guides. So
Over
check
100
those out.
pages.
The best parks guides around.
Yes.
Not just saying that
Yeah.
because you guys are our friends, and here it's seriously
They're awesome.
pretty good.
Yeah, the detail's amazing. Yeah, check them out. We appreciate all of you guys.
Sean,
And, what?
Sean.
Yes, sir.
But
What?
you can find all of us in our absolutely free Walt's Apartment Productions Discord.
You can. Yes, you can. Link is in the bio of all of our podcasts. Check it out. It's in the check us out. Come chat with us. Tyler is in there talking to us tonight. We love talking to everyone and just making comments and sharing stories. And it's fun. It's a cool community we have. Check us out. We appreciate all of you. In 2 weeks, on September 9th, George, the Disney Italiano, will be here from Hallo Gelato. Maybe Abby will join as well. But we're planning on having him in a few weeks. OG55 was supposed to be here tonight as well, but couldn't make it. So we'll have him back in a couple coming up soon. We're going to have fun. It's going to be a fun September. Appreciate all of you for all you do. And until next time, we hope you enjoy the view from Walt's apartment, and we'll see you next week.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome. Disneyland is your land. Here age relives fond memories of the past, and here youth may savor the challenge and promise of the future. Disneyland is dedicated to the ideals, the dreams, and the hard facts that have created America, with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world.
Go out futterwhacking.
Now we got to turn it off.